Hello everybody, welcome to the NAF semi-final. We've got my Dwarves versus Noxer's Lizards. I'm going to dip out and concentrate, and we've got Dimmy G, Faemir and PC in the booth. I think there's only Dimmy by himself right now. So yeah, take it away. Thank you very much. I shall try my hardest.
Good luck, Mr. Fantastic. And luckily he has not won the kickoff, so he doesn't have to decide. I asked him before the game what he would do if he won the toss. He said he didn't know. So I think he did say he would actually receive though, so we'll see. He's got his 3 guards, 1 mighty blow and block runner, 12 players, 3 rerolls and an apo versus 5 Blocksaurus, 11 players, 1 chameleon, 1 famous chameleon skink, famous in the last game, and then 2 rerolls and an apo. So we got Noxer, and Reddit said he should kick. Break a leg, wow. Or I guess, yeah, I guess they have legs, right? So he's set up to absolutely bang here.
This already started.
Should kick.
Jimmy, share the screen.
Jimmy, share the screen. Whoa.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Whoa. Okay. I mean, he was sharing the screen the whole time. Promise, guys.
He wasn't.
Oh. I thought he might actually protect the ball before he took all these hits, but he didn't.
Why should you when you can just cast a Dwarf turn 1?
That's seriously hurt. Ooh. No apo.
It's a random Dwarf. There are more.
Just roll 10s. 10 into 10. Oh, that was a 9. That was pretty close. It's gonna 3 dice with this Crocs as well.
Now the ball is more protected.
Yeah. Gets the power with the big boy.
Oh, mighty blow hit.
That is a KO. No, that was the first set of
Ah, thick skull.
Oof.
Save the day.
Big skull, OP. Oh, here we go. Wow. That is interesting for sure.
That was a brave choice because the scatter could have gone very, very grim.
He's only got 2 rerolls.
Alright, okay.
He doesn't really wanna.
Oh yeah. An apple and 2 rerolls, yes. The icons are so small.
Some glorious adversity for Jimmy to wake him up in the game.
Yes, let's remember that if Jimmy loses here, he will have to keep playing Blue Ball 3 with his Orcs team.
Yeah. So we're the winners at the end of the day. Mighty blow hit for Jimmy. Gets a pow. I was quite surprised at that. I didn't think that was going to happen. Follows. Not dead.
Probably here he's exposing his mighty blow piece, but I think there wasn't much choice there. But there is the, yeah. Instant full blitz. Oh, 1 in 9.
He can't re-roll that either. Well, I mean, he can technically, but ball's on the floor. He's only got 2 re-rolls. What? That was a 9 there. That was pretty close. Now the almighty blow is all wedged in. Jim does get to hit a Saurus for free.
More or less, yes.
It's a nice position for the Crocs, though, cutting a lot of the team off from getting in amongst the Skinks.
Yeah.
The lack of a Slayer here is going to tell against the strength. He's going to have to hope the guard does its job.
It's a little deep, isn't he? I guess he can put that deep guard in. He can punch the... I mean, he can punch the Crocs.
Oh, there's loads of options. He's going to be all over these Sauruses, but if they make the pickup, yeah, the Skinks are away clear. And now it's where do the... Can Jimmy take full control of the line of scrimmage over these Sauruses and Crocs? Or can they reassert and get the momentum back from the troubling kick?
Not too bad. He can get both his guards into some pretty good spots.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, absolutely. There's one between the Crocs and the Saurus that'll be a big priority. That gives an automatic hit on the front Saurus and pretty much a hit on the Crocs. A little bit of cancelling to do in behind it, but if you take that first one down, there's room to get through. Yeah, there's some very nice spots here. If you move the runner first, the guard at the back can do the spot between the Saurus and the Crocs, and then the one up near is repositionable into some very aggressive spots towards the edge. Saurus on the right hand side is a bit of a worry. If you don't put some things on it, then a very quick move down that side could see Jimmy outflanked if he overcommits to this chunk on the left. Yeah, that is the one going in there.
Yeah,
that's
this is the one I was looking at. Ah!
Diced. Yeah, take the second hit on it. And that will put 2 on the other Saurus, even if it's up. Which is a nice number. Oh dear, have to. Has to use the reroll, has to.
Whether or not to put him on the guard.
I absolutely would.
Yeah, that's
Guards need to do their work. It's the only way you take care of all this strength. If Jimmy chips one, of course, we see a radical change in the equity of the game. So what would you go for here? Do you go for the Crocs or do you go for the Sauruses?
Sauruses.
Yeah,
oh, he's got block.
2 bad blocks out of 3 for Jimmy so far. He won't be happy. Now the problem with the Mighty Blow is the 2 Sauruses behind, aren't they? We've not got the great angle for them, but they are giving it 2 minuses. So it's still red die in both directions for that to hit, I think. Hence this blitz. Yeah, I mean he could have gone around the back and cancelled them, but it's a real risk to his runner. I'm not surprised he went with the 1 die instead. That's a 2, and this is reds. I mean the Crocs, it's blockless. Yeah. Oh, diced. Can't take the reroll. Has to take the skull.
Well, at least it's not an armor break.
We get knocked down, but we get up again. You're never going to keep us down. That is the Dwarf motto, but it doesn't last forever.
It's definitely a rough start for Mr. Fantastic.
GG, game over. All these games for nothing.
Well, they've both burned a reroll, and all the Lizards have done is stabilise, so it's not the end of the
Jimmy's
world.
thinking. That's Jimmy's thing. It's only turn 3. It's not the end of the world yet.
It's the
That
power.
was a bold decision there.
Well, he's already blitzed, hasn't he?
Yeah, the ball's safe, the wall of Sauruses are in. I thought the Crocs there was alright, and it does put these guards at risk.
He's going to put this guard on the sideline as well,
Yeah.
and this is out of the game now. And a 9 again.
Well, Jimmy will do the 4+3+. He's not going to let it lie there, I'd have thought. You can take a couple of grass hits to get a better position on it, but without a Slayer, as I said, dealing with this much strength is really tricky. He'll have to put his guards in exactly the right spot. And there just aren't very many of them. Now he can't blitz with the dwarf that's on the edge. I don't really see a way to give it enough, unless he's going to one die out. So he's probably going to have to try the 4+3+ to get it out. The two in front of the crocs, if they stand up, they're just going to get slaughtered. He's got some strength over the other side, but, you know, all he's going to do there is knock a couple of Sauruses over, and it'll take a bit more commitment to do it. Yeah, you just need to feel you're doing something. Oh. Yeah, Jimmy's dropped the GG in chat. It's been bleak. There's been some tough dice. The Saurus have stabilised. They've got the wall up. This is a bad position for the dwarves to be looking at. You'd hope for it much messier than this. Long, long way to go, though. Alright, looks like Jimmy's going to go for the naked Saurus in the middle and just take the hits. Finally, both down he can use. Not even a stun.
Not much going on here for Jimmy.
Oh, he's really thinking, yeah, look, I told you to try the 4-3. It's just... I mean, moving the runner all the way around to get another hit on that largely irrelevant Saurus doesn't feel worth it. So, yeah, he's trying the 4-3. Doesn't make it. The armor's fine, and it's a better position to be on the floor. Though, you know, it might be the same position in a couple of seconds' time. Okay, it's not, so it is a better position.
He's going for a surf here, isn't he?
He was certainly looking at it, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he's got that push he can't. Yeah.
And even then it would have been, you know, he would have needed 2 more pals, and then to probably do it with 2 skinks. Because remember, there's something stood behind the crocs as well.
Oh, is there? Oh, yeah.
And then that got pushed, so none of the Sauruses were free. The mighty blow was hidden behind the crocs. So it was possible, it just wasn't easy. And now that guard's in a much more useful and possibly even usable position.
Hmm.
So at the moment the ball can be wherever it wants to be, and where it really wants to be is in the worst possible position for Jim.
Away from the...
Oh dear.
Big skull? No.
No, just a normal stun.
I keep seeing the dice. The armor dice thinking it's the injury dice.
Well, that's because they happen in a weird time, completely not synchronised with what's actually happening in the game, Dimmy. They are, of course, merely cosmetic.
Oh, the stun on the guard is sad.
I mean, it's a 1 die to get up off the edge, I think he's looking at. Which is where we're at already. People think dwarves love to 1 die. This is not true. They're just depressingly often forced to. If it all works out, he could even give himself a 1 die on the blockless crocs and maybe get some control over that area, but... Oof. It's in front of the skinks.
It's a pow?
It's a pow!
And an armor break.
Oh.
Outrageous behaviour, there we go!
And it's a serious injury as well, more importantly.
Yep, unlikely we see the Apo thrown this early, but yeah.
I mean, what else is he going to throw it at? That's...
True.
He doesn't have
go.
He hates it. It's been a serious injury. The chances of the Apo not working were too high, maybe. He's expecting to use it on a KO
Get off
or
my fucking
another.
prick.
I mean, it's interesting because the reason, like, Jim obviously didn't oppose probably because of the bench.
Yes.
I mean, there's no bench, and this is a Sora. That's a big strength 5 guy down. Gets the push.
Oh,
Yeah, it's blockless though. With a block piece, it's actually somewhat less frightening than one die because usually when you decided to do it, you all of a sudden it doesn't
70%
matter.
chances of working.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This guy's slow as fuck as well, isn't he? He's so fucking slow.
And this time it's just a 4+.
Oh.
Oh dear.
When I see that animation, I keep
Survives.
thinking
Yeah, I
it's
keep
an
thinking
armor
armor
break.
break.
Yeah, I keep thinking
Yeah,
it's
It's
an
also
armor
failed
break.
dodges.
Oh no, that's not the Crocs, is it? No.
No, it's just
Oh, yeah.
a regular bat, but it makes things interesting here.
It means the Crocs is the next block.
Yeah,
that
he's
piece.
tied up.
And nothing work, and that's gonna put a lot of pressure on the.
Yeah, they've got a collapsed flank and a ball surrounded by skinks with tackle pieces looking at them. So they've got to move.
I mean, they can just tuck him behind
Yeah,
this.
he's trying to get strong on this other side.
Yeah.
But now he's got to decide when he does that 1 in 9.
I think he can. I think he needs to move the ball first.
Yeah, and he's got another Saurus that he can choose where it strengthens. That's a very interesting choice. So he chooses to try and blitz the 1 in 9 problem away. Oh no, he went round as the support. I see.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
fruity.
There is a lot of free dwarfs on the right side of the pitch.
yeah, really a lot.
Yeah, I mean the lizards don't need to be that far into the half anyway. They're annoyingly fast.
No, they could have easily just dropped back, but tried to suck some tacklers into the backfield and get round them.
I think Jim just tries to knock all these Saurus over and says, "Go on in, have another go."
He could even aim to try to get one of the skinks with a runner. But these 2 GFIs. Yeah. 2 GFIs to hit one of the skinks.
With a tackle, yeah. One
I
GFI
think
with the
you want
runner.
to stay in front of him at the moment.
I think so too. It's really tempting to get into the skinks, but if I can't do it with the mighty blow and I'm losing pieces when I'm not at a full 11, it's a worry. And certainly the majority of that pack's going to sweep back in front. Yeah, there we go. He has left the one that is probably the best choice for blitzing, but as he's not dealing with the Sauruses between them, it's... don't see it. We'll see.
Well, you can free that one. So he steps this guy in, and then he hits with the guy in the air. That's it,
Yeah,
and then he
that's
frees
it.
this
Then he
one.
frees
Yeah.
one more, yeah. So he isn't going
Ah,
forward.
sadness. So what's this? This is...
Well, he can one die the Crocs, but at way too much risk probably. But if he can get a 2 die on the Saurus directly in front, well, diagonally in front of it. Not if he drops there.
No.
Yeah,
that's
but from
fine.
there he can.
He might be blitzing with the flawed guard here, and then that's
Yeah.
it, and then he.
And then he's got a 1 die on the Crocs if he wants to. Makes the GFIs.
Ah, but it's, I mean, he gets him down, but now he does.
Block
There
us
is no
on,
one
yeah.
D.
No, it's red.
Ooh. This is. I mean, like, just. Oh.
Takes the hit from the grass.
And the stun. Dunno. If the Croc's bonehead's here, it's huge.
Good point, I hadn't thought about that. Because it's been so good.
Pound the mighty blow.
Oh, armor break.
Oh, that's.
Okay.
What is that?
Go.
Do nothing. Ooh. 50-50. I guess it's better than 50-50 if the lizards score, but. Very tense.
Well, it's the time and a half, Dim, because even if you do use it now, of course,
He's going to do nothing
it's
for the
done
rest of the
throughout
half.
6, gets up at 7, so it's not got a lot of
Value.
utility in this current half, but it is a risk not having it for the second half for sure, particularly with a man gone.
He's not sidelining here, is he? Surely there's just no need.
Flip of that, of course, is the Lizards are capped at 10, aren't they?
Yes.
No, but there is a route through now. Unfortunately, it's a route through with then instant pressure. But he might think it's only going to get worse. He is coming now, it seems.
Yeah, this is too early.
This is an odd position for that first skink, unless he's not coming through.
I don't think he is, but it is odd, yeah. He's going to put the chameleon in front of the ball and then take the crocs here. There we go. Croc's bonehead could be massive. That stun on that guard's looking really sad now.
Well, the problem is it's obvious what the trap is here, but it could easily work. He may not even activate the crocs. No, he does.
It's the
Yeah,
power.
he's
No problem at all.
Oof,
That's the Apo,
that
yeah.
got to be
That's the apple there. That's the apple.
Yeah, not even. Yeah, Jim was over it before. Yeah, the dice had finished showing you what had already happened. Right, so the problem here is the trap is that Jim falls on that skink by the sideline, ties up that Saurus by the sideline, but it uses what little resources Jim's got free, meaning that the centre and the other flank is accessible on the diagonal that if you notice the other skink is already on and slightly guarding. But if Jim doesn't deal with this Saurus effectively, they just push down this side. So there's 2 distinct threats here, and Jim's down through what? 3 dwarfs off the field and 1 stunned.
I mean, there's no way Jim's stopping this score, let's be real. Like, it's, like you say, if he comes across,
I think he's
then, yeah, the Lizards are just going to go the other way, and if he stays where he is, they're just going to come down the side.
Yeah.
I think forcing him down the side is better. Maybe even just drop the runner back, but you don't want to go too far, because they don't have to be that far forward to score.
I mean, I'm trying to see if there's any way you can free something, and it looks like, yeah, the uphill on the Saurus is the way. Excellent. On the croc score, I mean. So it frees the other one, giving you 1 more dwarf to try and deal with the 2 threats.
Yeah, you can even blitz the skink with that one.
Yeah. You
But
tie up the Saurus with the other, blitz the skink with that one, and then you leave the runner free to deal with them coming through the other side, probably.
Yeah, nice.
And you probably don't activate the other 3 dwarfs, and then you just fucking hope.
He really wants them both down on that blitz.
The problem with that plan, of course, is with the stunned blitzer with guard. That does leave the 2 Sauruses in front of the crocs, both able to hit the dwarf directly in front of one of them, freeing up the other one, giving him a Saurus to lead the charge with the skinks.
He's looking at blitzing a chameleon, I think.
Yeah, well,
He could start with
that's,
king.
I think that's an interesting plan. I don't hate it, Dim. What do you think?
I wasn't looking at that originally, but yeah, I guess it puts tackle. I guess it puts tackle on the ball, and it forces dice, right?
Well, I mean, the problem is, as I said, that very easily freeable Saurus, let alone the completely free crocs.
Because now it brings the other skink back to hit that, and now he's got nothing to cover the ball with. Yeah, this is actually really nice.
Unfortunately, as I said, the Saurus in front of the crocs is freeable.
The Saurus in front of the crocs.
You see, there's 2 Sauruses in front of the crocs, and one has a dwarf directly in front of it. So if the other Saurus hits the one in front, then that one of those is freeable with a push, a 2-die push.
Yeah.
So that's the problem.
He has to take the block on the other one first as well, though. The one in the middle.
Yeah, the one in the middle has to block the one in front of the one.
Yeah.
By the down dwarf, and that frees it. Yeah, just this block here.
He gets calm.
Oh, he hasn't done it.
He hasn't done it, no.
No, he hasn't done it.
What's he gonna do with this?
He's
Where's
going
this
to blitz
ball
the
There's
crocs.
also
Oh my God, he's
there's a crocs and there's a skink free behind the crocs.
Oh, is there a skink behind the crocs? Oh,
There
okay.
is. As well as the skink forwards that could always drop back and do the blitz. But
So
the angles aren't brilliant.
Yeah, and he's got a 1 in 9 block with the chameleon.
I'd much rather have done it with the Saurus with block, which was very doable, as I said, but now that's not happening. So it's going to be a skink blitz, I'd have thought, because at least you can re-roll them. Yeah. Gets the power.
Wow. And he doesn't need to go very far, that's the sad thing.
No, he really doesn't.
I mean, he can...
Gets his little pocket. But even moves the crocs before he takes the hit on the guard piece.
He needs to move the ball next, surely.
Yeah. And then the crocs. Because then you know where the last skink is best.
I don't hate the crocs in between the... on the blitzer on the floor.
Yeah, he's putting it exactly right to put it. Because it's a blockless block he's doing on that guard piece. So if it fails, he needs something on it.
What we got? We got a 3-4-3 2D. Oh no, he's okay, yeah.
And then you don't take the hit with the dwarf.
But I mean, this gives Jim the 6-up surf, right? Which is like,
Yeah, it
why,
does,
why
which is-
wouldn't
I
you
would-
go for it?
Yeah, I wouldn't have given him that.
Yeah.
There's no need for it to be on the edge. It could be one step in and be just as safe.
Is there a chain here? No, surely not. No, there's no chain there.
No, I don't think so. I don't think there's a way to push that dwarf in.
Oh no, there is. He has to blitz. Like, can that guy on the floor blitz that Saurus on the right of the guard? Like, because if he hits that Saurus in, he's got the T shape, hits and follows, and then he blitzes from the top and chains the guard in. But then the problem is it's red die surf, right? There is a chain. Like, hang on, what is this?
You're not wrong, but there's a couple of dodges in it. So you'd need to stand up the guard and do a 1 die and push the Saurus in. Then you'd need to dodge off the runner. And
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because you need to stand that guy up. Okay, so you need to dodge off the runner, use him next to the stunned dwarf to give a 1 die and push the Saurus in. Then stand up the downed one and put it. Or red dice it and put it there anyway. That does it.
Has he
Like
got
a
enough
champ.
movement? Has he got enough movement for this?
Yes, but
blitz
it needs to be a diagonal hit, Dim, which is why the one on the floor needs to be there to stand up diagonally to its left as it goes.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, I see it. I see it.
And that gives you the square. It's not the T, it's the square.
Yeah, and then he needs the uphill on that Saurus there, doesn't he? Yeah.
No, because he'll have 2 guards on it. If he gets there, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit.
No, yeah, he needs the uphill on this one. He needs the uphill on this one. Oh, he doesn't get it. So
Yeah.
that was pretty
So he'd
nice.
have been in there, yeah, and then he'd have had the angle. So he's still going to try it.
This is 5+.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
he's
made it.
And now, now he has to dodge the runner, does he, or is he just uphill
No,
in there?
now everything is tagged.
No.
Oh no, it isn't. So it's a 1 die to push it.
He's got
Gets it. He gets it.
He done
What a
some
lovely
ball.
move. Well seen,
Oh
Jimmy.
my god.
Excellent,
Sounds the
excellent
ball.
play.
That was not the place for that skink. Where's the ball? Go,
That's
go up,
excellent
go up.
dwarfing.
It's gone up. No, it's terrible. It's not terrible.
I don't see how that gets recovered and scored easily. Need to
It just needs to not. No, oh, is he going for the pickup rather than the hit?
Of course he is.
Oh, I guess yeah, it gets the ball away.
If he gets it, then he stopped him, and he's
What is
still
it?
got a reroll.
Exactly. Next turn is turn 8 for the Lizards.
So it's a 1 in 9 to get there, 1 in 9 to pick it up, and then he can
1
get
in 9
some
with
there.
1 reroll. That's
Yeah.
why you have rerolls.
Yep, he has a reroll for each of the 2 actions, so it's 2 1 in 9s to be safe with the ball in hand. Makes the first.
Oh,
Makes the second.
amazing. Don't go
Very
there.
difficult to see how Noxer gets this back and scores.
He doesn't
Now
go
you
there.
need to do the GFIs. At least one of them. Jimmy, you have the reroll, so.
I mean, the only option here is you take the hit on the Saurus near it, and then
Oh,
you dodge the other one.
alright, now you just stay there.
Yeah, you
Stay there.
He
dodge
rolled
the
all
other
the
one and
dice.
Then
He
you have
rolled
All
to
the dice.
Kick
kick
red
up with a
dice,
chameleon and
all over
pick
the
up with a
place.
skink and throw to another. It's
I mean-
possible, but very difficult. Right, that's the first move. Second move
Yeah.
is the dodge blitz. Saurus dodge blitz. It's the only option.
No, he's going to surf the guard, isn't he? He's just going to surf
Flip
the guard.
me.
Great play, Jim.
Thanks. Oh god, this is too much.
Lucky
serves the
dog
guard.
there, lucky Jim. Red dice in like chanted on a
What
summer
was
day.
that? That was no injury.
no injury.
That's cool.
The Noxer knows how unlikely this all is. Now, so
Yeah,
he's
yeah, I
looking for some
agree with
damage.
just take the hits and then has he got to do the 5+ dodge here, isn't he?
5
And
plus
then
dodge blitz, and then he's still got to pick up on a skink and throw
And
to
throw
another
it,
skink
yeah.
into the end zone. I mean, it's all so unlikely, but it's got to be tried. Makes the 5+.
Oh,
gets
Makes the
pow.
pow.
No Apo either.
I don't
Nope.
know why I bothered.
It's so unlikely still. It's still a skink
go
pick up
there?
and throw to skink.
It's got a
He should've
reroll. They're not
gone
that
there.
bad at throwing anymore, are they?
He
Oh,
surely
that's a
should
pretty
have gone.
decent bounce.
He
Shouldn't have
should've gone-
fallen.
It's
Maybe
away.
shouldn't have fallen.
That's going to cost him space.
They're not actually that bad at throwing anymore, right? Because they
No,
don't
but
have
it's
the
still a
stunt.
long way, Jim, and throwing his shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and it's stunning.
It's almost certainly going to be a 6+, 3+.
And
Or
has he got a
5+,
dodge?
3+.
Has he got a dodge through tackle as well, or is it, or a GFI or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's either got a GFI or dodge off tackle. So, well, it's the GFI, isn't it?
Even to get there, and then he's got to think how far does he need to go afterwards to get the throw to something reasonable.
here we go.
Fails pick up. Fails pick up.
0-0 at the half.
And then if we get the KO back, it's 11 dwarves versus 10 lizards, which is insane.
It's yep.
It's just insane at this point. Like,
I was never in doubt. So
With ball in
I don't know
hand.
what you're
I
talking
was
about.
never in doubt. I mean, obviously Jim was confident. I mean, that's the only explanation for this.
Confidence. I was channeling my inner confidence to Jimmy.
Oh, there's the POW. And there's an armor break. And that's a KO.
Certainly is.
I'm always so confused about these injuries and stuff. Like,
Yeah, it's almost like it's a terrible interface and an awful user experience.
Jim,
Something happened there with Jimmy trying to do something with a.
it's no.
And this is the
very-
cast. This is the cast. This is the Saurus. Oh, impossible.
Funny that he could have just surfed the chameleon skink, couldn't he? I don't know if he. Maybe he just thought the chameleon skink's crap and he'd rather kill a good skink. But maybe the chameleon, blitzing the chameleon was probably worth it because you guaranteed the injury roll rather than having to roll
All
power
the
first.
KOs came back for the Lizards, and I think all the KOs came back for Jimmy. So it's 11 dwarves versus 10 Lizards.
Yeah, but this is going to be an absolutely miserable drive for Jimmy. This is going to be tough.
That's the only kind of drives that Jimmy has.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
Well, he starts numbers up, and the skinks can't mess with him. He's just got to do the same again. Somehow resist this wall of strength, or find the pockets where he can take control, and then eventually find a way through. It's doable. He certainly he'd rather be here than not here.
Easy peasy. Cast
No.
the two Saurus and the Crocs.
Oh
and
look,
that's
if Jim gets even one off on this line of scrimmage, he's then in a very, very solid position. When lizards don't have strength all the way across and they can't protect the skinks, they are in trouble. Reddit's not entirely wrong. If you get rid of the skinks, they can't do anything with the ball.
Yeah,
They are fucked.
I can't.
He
that
was then, Teeman Taylor, but he found a lovely way in.
Yeah,
Jim was in huge trouble and they looked all over him. But that putting the skink on the sideline was so bad.
yeah, it wasn't great, was it? I thought he was going to come all the way through the screen and then
Leaving
like
that guard standing up near was always asking for trouble.
cheering fans, knuckle dusters, mighty blow for the drive. Who's that? Is that him? Or that's the lizards, right?
I don't know, and it doesn't.
It
give
must
you a
be.
visible
It must
symbol
be the
showing,
lizards because
that would
he's.
be far too helpful.
Yeah, he's giving it to the.
Oh no, it
Saurus.
does. There it is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's because Jim would have had because you that knuckle dusters. You get to pick the player that you get it on.
You
so,
do.
oh my god.
Ooh, straight in with
And the
with a
reroll.
double
Yeah, I
skulls.
guess he has to, otherwise it...
All the best drives start that way.
Yeah.
But an armor break in return.
Oh, it's a stun. I keep seeing the goddamn armor rolls, thinking that's the injury roll. Remove this Crocs and it's pretty good. Didn't know what square that Crocs was going in then for a sec. Yeah, found punch the mighty blow. Gets him. What a tense game.
Yeah.
And now comes the pickup.
Easy.
Though we're on the cusp of it becoming a bit of a stroll. I mean, if Jimmy really can remove even 1 or 2 more, he's in such a good position.
Oh, I mean the mighty Blowsaurus is going to be pretty terrifying. Unless he 1-9s.
Well, yeah, it is blockless.
This is definitely one of the drives that you want to take space where you can, because it's going to be
The
hard
kings are
slog.
really fast. You need to be ahead of the game.
I mean, it's very tempting with that stun to try and take advantage and zoom up the left right now.
Yeah.
Particularly as he's giving you a skink you can hit, then giving you an assist on the mighty blow one. That push certainly doesn't help.
No.
Because without it, he'd have had 2 die instantly on the Crocs.
Well, you can bring that. Is that a beard on the bottom right? Yeah, he won't be able to get there.
Well, he can. It's a free space of movement that they are allowed, Dimmy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, there's 5 spaces to get there, yes. But...
Yeah. Oh, right, you're talking about PCs.
They can move 6. That's what's the worry.
Yeah, move 6.
Oh!
Oh, armor break on the Crocs, which is going to be
Gas
fine.
stun.
Yeah, so
But
that's, see, it's lovely. He's taken some position up the left. He's dominating the middle. And he got to hit the skink, even though it was absolutely fine, because that sort of thing happens all the time. Really nice from Jim. Really nice. It's entirely possible to envisage the blockless Saurus and Dwarf Longbeard just sitting there looking at each other for the entire of this game, neither really wanting to risk freeing up the other by failing a block.
Yeah, it happens more often than you think.
They're just going to stand there going, well, I've not got block, I'm not blocking. Well, it's uphill against you, I'm not blocking.
Oh, he's got some nice movements here.
Well, that stunned Crocs is huge. If you can get away with it with the whole pack, you can just get up to the far corner and stall there pretty much as long as you like.
I thought he was going to foul it in the mad one.
No, me too. It was an odd position to put himself in, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Tempting.
Yeah, that mighty blow's in a much better position now as well. Like, I guess you just put the skink in a blitz with the mighty blow and then shuffle across. Oh, it's quite a hard choice really, because I think he should blitz the guard with the Saurus on the floor there, but I don't, and then not blitz with a mighty blow. But
then you're saying the mighty blow is fine to get knocked over again next turn.
Yeah, it's like, oh, who's lost the connection?
Gotza TV arrives just on time to see the disconnect of someone.
DC win, let's go!
Oh, is it him? It's not you, right?
Yeah, he's disconnected, waiting for opponent, yeah. I'm sure, you know, they'll make up some bullshit rule where I don't win this if he disconnects. Flip me.
Yeah, there's no way to.
Tension here, everybody checking the clock, the time, and going down like in an American action movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
while
yeah,
we're.
I think you're gonna have to replay the whole tournament.
Yeah, yeah. I think we have to go back to round 1. That's the only sense.
Back to round 1, you know, to do the clean and proper.
Do you know what? I'm really surprised nobody took Imperial Nobility, right? Because what tier were they? You could have had like 4 guard, a blodge blitzer, and a tackle blitzer, and a block ogre, right? Is it 6 skills and a double for tier 2? Is it?
It was 5 skills and a double for tier 2.
So yeah, 4 guard, a
No,
blodger, and a
6 primary, 6 primary. That's why there was no
well,
block
even-
ogres, right?
Well, yeah, I guess then you get 5 guards, so you get a guard ogre, 4 bodyguards. That's 5 guard, and a blodge blitzer, and then probably 12 players, 3 rerolls. I think that's.
Couldn't you instead get a good team?
Honestly, I think Imperial Nobility might have been
No.
the
No.
most.
Someone,
There should have
Someone
been
call
56 underworld teams.
I honestly wish I wish I actually entered this draw, got in there and won it with Imperial Nobility, just to show the world how OP they are. Nobody knows.
someone call Keith Avix. He needs to become the substitute coach because this is enough. This is enough. Keith, this is enough. Come on. This is your time.
No!
Your opponent is trying to reconnect.
No!
And he managed to do it.
Fully diced. You might have to play some Blood Bowl.
Diced.
And we have no clue of what happened because there is no chat. So
He probably just went for a cigarette, didn't he? I was like, you know what? I'll just quick break. I do like a mid-match cigarette when something hasn't gone well.
Disconnect is like absolutely the best way to beat lizards. The most reliable way to beat lizards is just hope they disconnect.
Hope their internet fails. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Huge armor roll. Bloody knuckle dusters. Bloody knuckle dusters. I've faced knuckle dusters so many times on tabletop, it's unbelievable.
I thought you were going to say at your home.
I've been fortunate enough to avoid knuckle dust. A couple of my mates haven't, but yeah, I've been fortunate enough to avoid knuckle dust in real life.
Except for the chair.
Yeah, the chair. I mean, the chair's the one that always gets you. Yeah, this is B. Thing is, all the places he wants to put the guard in is like right next to the Croxicle. What turn are we on? 11.
Too soon to really push super far forwards unless you think you can defend it.
Hmm.
And the problem is he can't get there and really defend it.
Yeah, this is it, and then
Not without quite a lot of GFIs.
and that Crocs is going to become.
Yeah, he's strong in
Back
the middle, but
into
the
him.
Crocs will stand up again, and then they're all tied up. And if you were any other race, you might just switch flanks here, but dwarves are very slow.
The Croxicle lying down has got like a really weird head to body ratio.
But say what we're seeing is the underside of its jaw, maybe?
I think it is, yes.
Oh, just a push.
It's lying with the mouth open.
Yeah.
It's all a bit spicy. Oh, I guess you can move the runner back over a little bit, can't you? You can shuffle the runner back to the... Yeah, that's it. Yeah, in a cage there. Well, that back corner's going to be open. Okay. He's got to leave 2 guys on the crocs, hasn't he? Because if he blitzes with the crocs and then bases the ball, that's GG. Yeah, just thinking he'll stay there. Maybe just 1D the mighty play. Oh, he can't, can he? He has to do the one on the...
He has to 1D the one with the block.
Yeah. Armor break here would be delightful. Gets the powers at least. That's pretty good because you can only blitz with one of those. Interesting. Pretty solid. Croc stands up. Big sadness.
Jesus, that Crocs has been hasn't failed in a rule.
I don't think he has. Yeah, I don't think he has. Yeah. No follow. Oh, so
Ooh,
it's, yeah. So it's
that's
so
very
it's-
interesting. They're not following the.
Now he pushes him on the croc. Oh no, he can't. He said. No follow there either. Because now Jimmy can just clear that. I think the follow
Jimmy, yes,
makes
yeah,
it
you
way
can just
worse.
do the Crocs right now.
Yeah, and then you like he might even be able to shuffle through the middle here and back over to the right side. I say that he might not be able to.
You ever seen that film where a ship's travelling between 2 pillars,
Yeah,
walls, and they just come
yeah.
smashing together? Dim.
Yeah,
Doors, remember, quite slow.
yeah. I got a bit carried away there. Just do some cross-field play with Dowie. He needs like a stun on that Crocs, and then that's the real green light, right?
Yes, he needs another swing in his favour at the moment. A removal or
Yeah.
a stun, as you said, on one of the pieces that's really holding up moves in all directions. Even if he stunned one of the Sauruses sort of slightly in front of the ball area, that would allow him to attack the Skinks, which would put the wind up the Lizard's no end. At the moment, he's really committed to this central fight and needs to get something out of it and then be able to move back centrally.
Yeah, all these 3 guards tied up there as well. He needs them to get forward as well.
Or he needs to scoot them out and just hold up those pieces there with less of his.
He just doesn't want to leave the Crocs with just 1 tag though, doesn't it? That's the complicated thing. I mean, forcing him to Croc splits is quite interesting.
Well, but if he can croc split and then drop it on the ball, then as you
Yeah,
say,
then
Dimmy,
it's an
that's
absolute
That's
disaster.
not
Yeah.
great. that's the problem.
That's it.
And at the moment, if you move the 2 pieces that are free, the guards, he could do that with a single GFI without having to touch another Dwarf. So that's a problem.
I think he's gambling on whether he needs to put the 2 guards in and hit the mighty blow, but I just don't think it's doable.
Well, as I said, it frees the Crocs to do bad things to the ball, so the ball would have to move. Though it can. It's lizards. They're very, very difficult for dwarves.
Might want to blitz the skink.
Oh, he
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
wants to. It's whether it's how the hell would he then keep the ball safe?
He's coming right in there. Ooh.
Yeah, decision taken. Blitz the skink.
Dead.
No.
Stunts. Of course it's not dead. Stupid me. Yeah, so now he gets to hit the mighty bow, right? Oh. Is this safe? I'm not sure. This is not safe. What's going on here? Oh, he's just leaving him the 5+. But this is blitz with the croc. Oh, he's going to double tag him with the other guy. Right, I get it. And then he just needs to survive one turn of absolute nonsense. I mean, the thing is right, if I'm Noxer, I'm just with a mighty blow, I'm blitzing that front guard, and then we're resetting. This is almost like a reset turn for the lizards. Unless he gets a POW here, in which case he can. Yeah, so this is I don't have to think too hard about this one. I mean, he could just like blitz the guard and base the ball, like that's something, right? Blitz the guard onto the crocs, base the ball, and then shuffle across. I just really like getting rid of that front runner. Armor break there is brutal.
It's the logical play, didn't?
Then he's got 3 dwarves on the crocs, right? Doesn't blitz him. Oh, he's going for the ball? No, he's going for that one. Yeah. This is... That stun on that guard is killer.
It's big, but he'll be back.
All the dice.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised we didn't see the 5+ for the hit, but at least he's got some ball contact.
Yeah, this is real bad. Oh no, he needed to stay on that dwarf. Because now Jim can just hit this guy, follow. And then, well, he needs the power, doesn't he? Yeah, this is, he gave him a bit of breathing space. I guess it's guard anyway. Yeah, no, sorry, I beg your pardon, that was guard, so there's no point in that skink staying there. And then can he tuck him back in afterwards? Has he got the move? No.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
can he can just hit with the ball? Is that, no.
It wasn't the plan for where he planned it to end.
Yeah.
And it will invite the skinks onto him, because there's no guard covering it, above or below.
And you can't take those on the crocs. Oh, this is horrible. Yeah, reroll.
Yeah, only to a push, but still. Take what you get.
Now what? I think I can. He's getting hit wherever he goes, isn't he?
I don't instantly see somewhere.
That would have been a really nice power. That would have given him the cage, but
I mean, there's diagonally back left one from where he is now. It's a bit safer, but it's not.
yeah.
Yeah, that one.
at least that way the dwarf in the ground.
No.
Oh, this is a risky one, but nothing to lose.
Very risky.
No, I don't think you can. Gets it. Whoa. Flip me, guys. Jim clicking the power. I love it.
Well, you have to pick one result before your opponent can pick one.
Just wishful thinking. Yeah. He needs. Yeah. Well, I guess the guards might. Yeah, the 2 guards there are actually pretty. So tense. What turn are we on? 14.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, next time will be turn 14 for Jimmy and.
Check this out, guys.
Okay, that's all right. That's a
That actually helps a bit, to be honest.
Noxer has picked the wrong turn for some very mediocre looking dice so far.
So he's going to blitz some base, right?
I'll have to find out more about these boobies.
Yeah, very mediocre dice. This is okay, I guess.
It's
No armor
fine.
break on that. Yeah. Oh, that's a good square.
will he risk hitting with the crocs? I think that will be a mistake.
I mean, he might have to.
Yeah, because it's.
If the crocs got
If he's
on
stupid,
heads,
yeah, no. If he's stupid, yeah, I don't
his
think.
step is or 1 in 9s.
I don't think he can hit with a crocs here.
Yeah, it's too risky. The free to dwarves.
He's doing like a great job there.
Yeah, next time he will be keeping.
Oh my god, he throws it and 1 in 9s. Wow.
Well, remember who said it first? Who called it first?
He shut the bed.
And stunned himself into the
And
process.
stunned himself,
Oh
and
my
that's
god. That's huge.
scream.
That should give Dimmy some options for space.
A scream can be heard in the streets of Darlington.
That's annoying because unless he removes him. He removes him! Wait!
There you go, serious injury, that's gone.
That square, he needed that square, I think, if he's thinking what I'm thinking.
Not necessarily, because that can be the mighty blow can be the corner of the one of the cages.
Oh, that's a beautiful power as well. So maybe he's going, yeah, maybe he's going northeast. Yeah, it's probably a better place to go. And oh man, that was such a bad Crocs activation. Wow.
That was a big mistake.
Like that's the thing with the Crocs. Like I rarely like block with them because I know they're mighty blow and stuff, but they just do such a great job just standing there.
The question is, it was a 1 in 6 chance of fucking up, and then a 1 in 9 chance of fucking up. So those things ends adding, and the risk and the reward was what?
Yeah, and now he can free that blitzer. Like he doesn't even need to use that blitzer either. Like he can use this beard, and then he's got like, I mean, it's gonna be a potato. Well, no, is it? Yeah, like is it a potato now or is it later? I mean, not a potato, you know what I mean.
Would have preferred that Croxy got in a square, the square down, you know, just because it's a square away, farther away. Well, yeah, that will do it.
Where's he going? There. Yeah, fair.
And that's it. Don't touch anything else, I guess. Maybe moving to the square. It's gonna be 2 turns after this one for the. And if Noxer, if you are watching this, yes, that Croxy activation, the risk reward wasn't good at all.
It was terrible. Yeah. I think that might be the worst Crocs activation I've ever seen.
Jesus Christ, Jimmy! You say that every single game that there is a Croc activation.
No, but I just mean like in a high like octane, like high stress game. I think that was so important. Like Jimmy was in a really bad spot.
No.
A really rough spot. Like I guess I mean it's easy for the Dwarfs. Just I guess the argument is like he could just red dice the Crocs off. So
Well,
I understand it.
As dwarves, particularly against lizards, it is sort of what you have to do sometimes, is just stay alive, wait for a break somewhere,
Death.
Well,
Dead,
stay
dead,
alive.
dead.
You have to say it. Eh? You have to
Yeah,
say stay alive.
PC talking in
There
the
you
dead
go.
dwarf. What
You
a-
just hang in the game. Do what you can. Keep standing up. Keep getting in the way. Try and chip something. Try and find a stun or some space, and then you try and exploit it. And that's what Jimmy's doing.
In the big scheme of things, that is not that relevant because we are turn 14 to turn, so that the Saurus is not gonna be that important. But
Oh wait, this could be relevant because Jimmy might have to score this turn.
Yeah.
And if he does, that's a
I
lizard 2 turn.
I mean, it's not. It depends how confident he is feeling. There is a 1 die on that Saurus, and if he pals, there's then a 2 die on the other Saurus, and then a tackler free to hit the skink, and then a fairly easy stall if all 3 of those are, controlled. It's if any of them are pushes that it then becomes saucier.
yeah, Jimmy's doing the maths. Not an armor break.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, you should be able to get out of that range of that to stall. This means the chameleon can only be tagged, though it can't be knocked over.
Oh, he's chaining the ball carrier out. Really nice.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, lovely.
But then, oh right, now he scores with no GFI, so he's scoring, I think.
Yeah.
And it's a
Oh,
dead.
Oh, dead.
Alive
Dead,
for alive.
Dead.
Okay, you have to.
Is he
Wait.
gonna, like, does he just give the chameleon the red dice? Like, whoa, does he just,
I mean, he could, yeah. That's not impossible.
like, is there a secondary scoring threat here? Is that a blitzer that just blocked?
He's thinking of the stall now.
I wouldn't go next to the bloody end zone, I'd go one back.
The
Hang
problem
on,
is that
oh, the skink can dodge out, yeah.
if he then gets
Okay.
a push on the other skink with the mighty blow, it's a mild worry, but only
The
a
big
mild one.
question here.
There's another
that
dwarf
I
that can come round on it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a worry now. It's a 1 die now if the other dwarf gets to get in front of it. Which puts a GFI in, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 GFIs to do it. But I think it has to. Yeah, it has to be there, Jim, I think. Yeah.
Why the Saurus coach Noxer hasn't used the apple with the dead?
It gets there. That's excellent. That makes it a 4-3 to get a 1 die on the ball.
well, it's 3-3, isn't it? 'Cause it's stunty.
Oh, yeah, 3-3, but with tackle on them.
Yes. More importantly.
Yes. And now he's trying to get in front of the Saurus to stop the 5+, but not putting the reroll in.
He was
Of
trying
course,
to
there's no reroll problems for Noxer. He has 2, so that 3-3.
And the one apple that
can
hasn't
both-
used with the death,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
makes me wonder why.
Why he's got an apple? Yeah.
I mean, in the first half, makes sense, because okay, things, it
Got
was.
a scoring threat.
At this point, what the bloody hell else are you keeping it for? Yeah, that.
I mean, he could have tried to chain the Saurus out and just base the ball, like double base the ball, which would have been. Well, I guess you're just losing the game.
Why?
On a 3+,
Yeah, you
right?
just lose the game. You can't avoid a reasonably tough die and then hope they're going to fail an easy one, Dim. There's the maths of madness.
The maths are madness.
What is it better you take 2 3+s or hope they fail a 1 in 9?
Yeah, so it's
Once again,
surely he
thick skull.
should have based with the chameleon already, right? And then he's
Yeah.
blitzing with the skink. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know why the chameleon's not touching the ball
Me neither.
already.
Because it's such a key turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only reason. And now the mighty blow comes around and locks off the top end.
Yeah.
Which also should have happened already. Yeah, there we go.
And now we go. Oh, he failed it. Reroll. Makes it.
He's going to get there.
1D. What's that? I can't see it. It's a push.
It's a push.
He's got
Last
another
reroll.
reroll.
He has to reroll it, surely.
Otherwise, it's a.
And then,
Oh, gets the big pow.
Big
Armor break.
pow.
Armor break.
Armor break to an injury.
Oh my god.
Did you feel the earth crumble?
Oh my god.
What an equity shift there. What an equity shift. One of the
1, 2.
biggest
Yeah,
I ever felt in my life.
If he gets the ball, it's even worse. Oh, Jesus. If it stayed on the floor, Jimmy still had a blitzer in range that there's ways it could have got out with only a 3+.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, it still can, but it's now got to also get a pout and sweep the ball up and score.
He's got to
With
get a lot of
single
powers.
reroll. Yeah,
And it's probably going to be in a tackle zone as well.
Yeah, it's not great now. It's very bad now.
Okay, the blitz in the ball.
Yeah, that's probably the better blitz.
All
Because
right,
they free the right thing from the right place in the right way. Yeah, I think Jimmy might be right. It has to be now.
Oh, because if he loses the overtime toss,
He hasn't got enough now to stop them going anywhere they want. They've
that's a
got too much
great scatter. Or is it?
Well, no, he probably has to do a GFI to get out of the way. That's the problem. Yeah, he's just realising that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think he needs to get out of the way. You may as well use that to drop on the mighty blow and reduce its cancel in case you hit with that one. That's exactly what he's saying. Yeah. Yeah, that means you can hit with the other blitzer if the hit with the blocker is a 1 in 9. I think that's the move, Jim.
Well, he might be able to
Gets
knock them both out of the way, yeah.
But if this is a 1 in 9, it means the blitzer can have a go at it too. It isn't, it's the POW. Right.
So we doing the 1D or are we doing
3, 2, 2 to win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So it's, yeah.
3, 3, 2, 2.
With no reroll.
Why he doesn't 1D the mighty blow piece?
Well,
yeah.
So he doesn't have to dodge.
Yeah, that's probably what he's going to do.
That's better than a 3+.
He gets it out of the way, but now it's just a 3, 2, 2.
Well, it's exactly the same either way.
No, it dropped a 3 off. But, no, because
He's got it.
makes it.
He's in.
Gets there. He gets home.
Oh my god. Oh no, there's the one turn. There's the one turn.
There isn't. What an incredibly dramatic end. Jimmy has to set up in case they try it or in case there's a riot, but that almost certainly means he's done. Well done, Jim.
But he's got.
Yeah, easiest 8-turn drive of your life.
Oh my god, what a game. This has been an immense game.
Oh yeah! Oh god. I love Blood Bowl. Oh my god.
He rolled all the dice.
I rolled all the dice that turn without a reroll as well. No, I used the reroll.
Maximum drama until the last second.
He rolled.
Classic 8-turn drive.
Yeah, never in doubt.
Yeah,
Never in doubt.
as boring as any other I ever seen. In fact, never, nothing of interest happened in that second half.
I need all tackle along the back row, don't I?
Yes, you need tackle in every square.
Tackle in every square, Skuro style.
Oh man.
Fuck me. What a drive. Lizards are so unfair. I was like, how many, oh my god, what a stupid, I guess he made some rules. Like that was with him being down to Saurus for the whole half as well. It was just a nightmare. An absolute nightmare.
You did all you can do in those instances, Jim. You hung in there, kept getting up, waiting for the break to happen, and some sort of opportunity, as soon as it came, you took advantage of it really well.
Thanks.
Well coached.
Yeah, I can't believe he activated the Crocs.
Yeah, that was amazing, wasn't it?
That was not smart.
What's going on here? This doesn't look right to me, but...
Though it was also double unlucky. It was unlucky that he did fail the 1 in 9 when it activated, and then unlucky that he stunned himself and did nothing to the runner that he hit.
yeah.
So, yeah.
And I made some mistakes, but it doesn't matter, does it? As long as it's alright.
This really doesn't look right to me.
No, I don't know what he's doing, but I'm happy. Oh, he's just getting loads of... Yeah, it's... well...
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I always thought he was hitting you on that stall, Jim. It was... I don't know. It worked.
I should have moved the free guy first, right before I made the block, and then it was no GFIs. That was really bad. That was so bad. Literally, I had to move that, and then there was nowhere else for him to move, so I just had to move that first and then do the hit. Like, do you know what I mean? It was just fucking terrible. I always do ordering mistakes, but like that was a really bad one. But
The only other option I saw on that turn was a 1-die opener, and if it worked, you then had 2 die on the other Saurus and someone free to blitz the chameleon. But it meant a 1-die opener.
yeah.
So yeah, it's there's not a right answer there, is there? People will tell you there is, but there isn't.
Yeah, block first. Yeah, block first. And I should have moved it, and I should have done the block. I should have moved it first and done the block first. Yeah, two. But it is what it is, isn't it? It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard when you're playing it for all this time.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
You're against lizards, and there's.
How many times have we said you make mistakes every game, every drive, more or less every activation, certainly every turn.
Oh, he burned the one.
Slightly better squares, etc.
You burned the one.
Yeah, no, I know. That was really bad. I should have moved the lineman first, and then I should have. But then the thing is, what if I won in 36, right? So I wanted to just move it first.
Yeah, get the first push.
Oh god. Oh no. He's got no rerolls either, though. Wait, hey.
He's already done.
And that's it. And you got an email, a message.
What an absolute Dyson.
Next step towards $4,000.
No, he's coaching level 69.
Hey! I'm better than him, look. I'm level 75.
And look, the croc.
go.
Oh, right, no. That Lizardsaurus's name is the little Croxagore. I was like, the Croxagore got MVP. I was like, no, he didn't.
Yeah. Oh, that got me level 30 of the Underworld season. Amazing. Oh my god, that was, I mean, thanks. Oh, that last turn was so bad. I should have moved that guy first, whatever happened. And then maybe, I guess I should have blocked him first. But I just wanted to move it, and get it in range and then do the block, like, in case I quad skulled. Like, imagine if I quad skulled. But maybe I should have gone the other side first anyway. I don't know. It is what it is, isn't it?
It worked, Jim, which means it was a good plan.
Yeah, there was probably loads of things I could have differently unloaded. I love the surf, though. I love the ball surf. Oh, that was glorious.
Ball surf was great. Really, really nicely seen and really nicely done.
Thanks.
Opening with the red dice was a better plan. I was putting things in and then having red dice later in the chains. Opening with it, meaning that you knew right at the start, is this on or not, I thought was the right plan and better than I was coming up with.
Thanks. Yeah, I could put that in for Player of the Month because it's in the semi-final of the NAF thing. Pretty great, wasn't it? And it was actually a good play, unlike just a random chain of dice.
You need to put like sound effects in and memes and stuff.
It was great. It was a really good play. It was nice to see that square. Dim was looking for tees, and you didn't have the the legs for it, but you had the legs for that square to get it where it needed to be. And then the 1-die to surf it was absolutely lovely.
Yeah, Noxer will be kicking himself about leaving the to the sideline. And
it had no need to be on the sideline, and that guard dwarf should not have been standing up. He was prioritising the wrong parts of his drive on that key turn, and whilst it looked safe, it wasn't, and he got punished for it by someone that could see the problems and exploit them by playing very well.
You should have played, guys.
Jimmy in the final, which guarantees him one spot on the play-ins.
Yes, on the play-ins, when it's then 1 in 4 to get a spot in the finals, when there is $4,000, pounds, some things available, hopefully not yen, which we still have no idea how it's split. But it's one step nearer.
Raiding with 20. Hola a todos y bienvenidos. Acaba de terminar el partido aquí.
Oh, glorious.
So the question now is, what's the point of playing the final then?
Because there's warp stones on the line. On the line.
Holy shit, man!
Honor and prestige.
And the prestige of saying that you won the NAF tournament.
Indeed, yeah. And yeah, GG Noxer, flip me. Oh my god, Lizardmen are brutal for dwarves, aren't they? That was
Noxer is here. Yeah.
That was so stressful. So yeah.
It was a hard match.
A really hard match. I'm pretty stressed out by it, to be honest. Like, I know it's stupid as well, right? It's just a little kid's game and it's totally meaningless at the end of the day. But it means it's still real to me, damn it. Like in the time, isn't it? In the heat of the moment, I know Artemis loves to joke about Chalice Nerves being bullshit, but it is a thing. You're spending the time on it and it matters, doesn't it? So there you go.
Jimmy, I lost a tournament on a failed 1 in 9. Not that recently, but this year. And as that happened, I confessed the guy opposite me I know well, like him,
Glorious.
and it was his
No,
first
I
ever
won't
tournament
give
win
in
for the draw that it
until
meant
I'm
we had.
victorious.
As
And
I
I
happened,
will
I slammed my
defend.
dice cup down.
I
I
will
admit an
defend.
expletive left my mouth.
Congrats
I went
on
and
the
had a cigarette, and
W
5
and
minutes later,
qualifying
I
to the
was
next
smiling and having a
step.
drink. If you don't care when something like that happens, why are you playing? But if you still care 5 or 10 minutes later, get some perspective. It's a game.
Yeah, you've got to care in the heat of the moment, haven't you? And,
Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much, Milo Mindbend staying fantastic for 2 whole beaver pregnancies.
Beaver pregnancies.
Yeah. Oh my god. Thank you very much. A kids game that has meant everything to Jim for 30 years. Yeah. To be fair, at least I was a kid when I was 10. At least I was a kid when I started. Oh dear.
Blood Bowl has never been a game targeted for kids.
Yeah, it hasn't really, but I mean, I was a
No.
kid when I played it, but yeah, it wasn't really targeted at kids.
It's like a kid can be interested on it, blah, blah, but the complexity and all that is like, oh. And especially nowadays, in the last 20 years.
Yeah, well, I
When
think
they're
everyone who
much,
was kids then is now grown up, aren't they? Like, I got into
But also,
it,
I
pretty
think
early.
kids now are more used to complexity.
Yes, but they can have it in other aspects, that doesn't require a Blood Bowl.
Yeah, I'm not saying necessarily Blood Bowl. I'm just saying in general, I think they are.
It's
kids are
long
smarter
and
than we
boring,
were
isn't
and
it?
have
Kids
more
want
complex
TikTok
lives.
now. Kids want TikTok. They want 7 seconds. Then blah, 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 it's done. They don't want to play sit and roll dice for a fucking hour, especially when they lose in the first 7 seconds.
Cricket went from 5 days down to 1 day, down to 20 overs a side. So, yeah, maybe. Snooker used to take a day and a half, and now it's hugely popular in China over sort of 6 or 7 frame formats.
Yeah.
Perhaps sevens is the future, or gutter bowl.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you know what the best thing about that game was? Is it was won the right way. It was won with like a really good play, and like it was a semi-final. It was a good occasion.
Yeah.
And it was a good game. Like, it wasn't just like the Andre complete smashing. Like,
I thought the first half was lost by Noxer on a bad play, a very bad turn.
Yeah, but
which Jim
punished
followed with a
by
great turn.
very good play. Yeah.
So that was lovely Blood Bowl. I thought the second half, I thought both played very well. I thought Noxer did with the removals he was taking and the positions he got into. He was dominating, and then when it turned bad for him, he still did the best he could to get back in front of it and deal with it. I thought he got quite lucky to stop Jim slightly, and I thought Jim got very lucky to get over it.
Oh, the
but plan
drama was
good.
amazing. The drama.
Great
was
ending.
Amazing.
Well coached to the second half from both. Yeah, nice game of Blood Bowl.
It
Fun
was
to
like
watch.
the perfect game to watch. Yeah.
Lovely. Absolutely.
Brilliant. What a time to end the YouTube video, and thank you so much for the commentary. I mean, genuinely, thank you so much,
It
guys.
was a pleasure tonight, Jim.
Absolutely glorious.
It actually
Faemir,
was,
PC, and
Often
Dimmy.
it's a chore.
There you go. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.